Scene 129.9. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie, and today we're going to take these here ingredients, plus a couple more, the blocks and those little plastic heart doohickeys that are table decorations I got from the Dollar Tree. So this is sort of a hashtag Dollar Tree challenge. It's hosted by Shimmy Diction. Check it out. Hashtag Dollar Tree Challenge. Dollar Tree Art Challenge. Hashtag Dollar Tree Art Challenge. Yeah. Search it. You'll find it. And this project for today is part of the Creative Arts Collaboration. Hashtag Love Art event. And as you can see, I took my blocks and I spelled out the word Johnny, because those are my love letters. Those are the letters of my love. I know it's corny, but hey, what do you expect? Huh? So anyway, they're fun little blocks from the Dollar Tree. The O is also on the letter N, and I guess I really needed to buy 3 packages of blocks, but only got to 2, so I'm using the number 0. It's still a circle, it's still an O, and I wrote the lowercase on there as well, as you can see. And now I'm going to take some wood glue, because they are wooden blocks, and I'm going to glue them together with wood glue. And they are not going to be in a straight line. They're going to be wonky and sort of, yeah. And so there we are, just gluing them together. I need to watch my time because I've got this sped up quite a bit. And y'all know how my editing gets off sync with the voice. Oh, goodness gracious. That was Mat Medium that I put on there, and I'm now outlining the letters with a black pen. It claims to be permanent, but I don't think it's quite so permanent. You know what I mean? So, anywho, there it is. You can hardly tell that it's an O instead of that it's a 0. There you go. And I'm going to take my pokey tool and I'm going to poke some holes in the tops of these here blocks so I can put the wire, end of the wire in. I struggle around a bit and yeah, get in there. Well, it's going in, but it's not going in. So I fumble around with it, make my hole bigger, which I really probably didn't need to do. I'll be cutting off a piece of this here wire. Now we're going to try that because, you know, the weight of that whole thing just kept pulling it back out. So see, ta-da, it goes in there. So I poked some holes. Now I know it's 6 letters, and I wanted 7 holes. So I poke an extra hole in one of the blocks. You may or may not be able to tell that because, you know, I sped it up. Hey, this whole project took like 40 minutes. Okay? Because that wood glue dries pretty quick, as does, you know, Mat Medium. And I decided I didn't like the distraction of those top letter number things, so I'm going over it with black gesso. The whole thing. And I also did the back of it. I did not do the bottom. No, just the top and the back. Yep. And then we're going to, the plastic hearts had a rough bit on them that was kind of sharp. So I took just a little emery board file, fingernail file doohickey thing, and filed them off. So let's wire wrap these hearts with that there wire that did not come from the dollar store. I already had that on hand. Probably came from Tuesday morning. I don't know. So I cut off a length of wire and I'm trying to wrap it around the heart to hold the heart somewhat securely. And my piece wasn't quite long enough, so we're making a longer one. And once I start getting the hang of it, yeah. Because it takes me a minute, you know. So I'm going through the crevice, the heart crevice, and then wrapping it around the point, sort of. coming back around on the other side a little higher up than at the bottom. Now I have the excess wire, and I'm going to take that's, I don't know, like a cone circular plier thingy. I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to turn that around in a little curly Q, and that will tighten the wire up, and it'll all be good. And I'm going to zip through this next one, and then I think I have a third one that you may actually be able to see a little more better, maybe. And yeah, I guess I could have cut some of the more of this out, but why bother? I took a 40-minute video and turned it into approximately, more or less, sort of 10 and a half. A little over 10 and a half. Okay, so maybe it's closer to 11. If you were guesstimating, that is. So here's the second one. I guess I didn't speed it up. Maybe I meant to and didn't. You know, this video almost didn't get made, okay? Off screen. I've been ill with the cold. Was very ill. I actually stayed in bed all last week. Had to get up this week to go jury duty. They moved my court, and then they canceled my court. Woohoo! No jury duty. So, any hoots. So, yeah, got the video made after that. And now we're doing a voiceover. Ta-da! Off and on the screen. I don't know. So anyway, wire wrapping can be a little tricky, and it does take practice. It really does take practice. Just saying. So we're going to do that third one. Maybe this one I sped up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like I sped it up just a little bit. But I think I stay on screen most of the time. So there's that good news. Oh, people, you gotta have fun. If it doesn't make you happy, why are you doing it? So there you saw my handful of hearts on wires and my Johnny, my love letters. So I'm going to line them all out to get them, because they're different lengths or heights or however you want to look at that. I'm spreading them out a little bit so I can poke them in the hose. I'm going to use a little E6000 glue. Now this you're supposed to use in a very well ventilated area. And it warns you not to get it on your skin. Of course, you don't want to be eating. All this is on their instructions, right? They're, cautions. Don't be eating while you're using this glue. It's some pretty stout stuff, okay? So I'm putting the end of my wire in the blob that's on the end of the tip of the E6000 there. And I'm going to poke it in a hole and sort of arrange it. I'm taking a paintbrush and kind of blopping down the glue a little bit because it dries shiny, okay? But we'll use a little matte medium after it's all dry later at the end to put on there to dull the shine, okay? And so yeah, just gluing along, tapping down the glue, E6000, well ventilated area. Don't be eating while you're using it. Although if you're using this glue and you're eating, you're pretty ambidextrous. You're very multi-talented there if you can eat and use this glue at the same time, because yeah. I do like this for certain things, especially for metal. Yeah, stuff. So. And there we go. Heat gun, y'all. Knew that was coming. Just, heat gunning. Look, I'm happy with it. I hope he likes it. Oh, goodness. So, there I'm going over the little glue, the E6000 glue with a little bit of matte medium with that same brush that I messed up. That I ended up trimming all the sticky stuff. Yeah. Heat gun last time. And here's our finished project. Love letters. Walk, walk, walk. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to search the hashtag Love Art, and you'll see lots of videos, not necessarily all having to do with love. It could just be loving the thing to do the art. So search for that, y'all. And like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.